This video will demonstrate ExampleCheck, a Chrome extension that assesses Stack Overflow snippets with common API usage patterns mined from GitHub. As library APIs are increasing in number and complexity, using APIs properly is becoming a key challenge in software development. Programmers often search for online code examples to learn new APIs, and Stack Overflow is one popular website that programmers often refer to. However, previous studies show that code snippets in Stack Overflow are not always complete or reliable in terms of API usage. These examples can be misleading and sometimes cause program crashes when programmers follow them verbatim in software development. To help programmers easily identify the incomplete or incorrect API usage in Stack Overflow, ExampleCheck compares Stack Overflow snippets with common API usage patterns mined from 380,000 GitHub repositories. Given a Stack Overflow post, ExampleCheck alerts users about the potential API usage violations and also provides concrete GitHub examples that follow the correct API usage. ExampleCheck has been published on Chrome Web Store. You can search it by its name, ExampleCheck, and then install it to your Chrome browser. Now I want to learn how to use the Google JSON library to read values from a JSON message. I searched online and found this related Stack Overflow question. There is one answer with a code example illustrating how to use this library. At the first sight, this post looks great. It's accepted as a correct answer, and one comment said the code has been tested and it works fine. But I also found that this method called getAsString is highlighted by ExampleCheck, indicating that there is actually an API usage violation when calling this method. So I click on it, and the pop-up window is generated with some information about this API usage violation. There is a warning message saying that we should check whether the receiver object is null before calling this getAsString method. It also quantifies that there are 119 GitHub examples that also do the same null check before calling this getAsString method. ExampleCheck also synthesizes a short snippet to demonstrate how to fix this usage violation. The variable in this fix is also named according to the corresponding variable in the original Stack Overflow snippet in order to reduce the mind gap between the original snippet and this fix. To help the user understand how the same API method is used in real-world projects, ExampleCheck provides 3 GitHub examples that follow the correct API usage pattern. If I click on the first link, ExampleCheck redirects me to a GitHub page where the Java method that uses the same API is highlighted. And I can see that before calling this getAsString method, this example also checks whether its receiver object is null. After looking at this concrete GitHub example, I feel that this null check is very useful, so I can give an upvote to this API usage violation. Besides me, 9 other developers also upvoted this detected violation, while 2 other users give a downvote. If I click on different pages in this pop-up window, I can see some other violations of this getAsString method call. These violations are sorted based on the vote score as well as the number of supporting GitHub examples. For instance, the second page says the user should call this isPrimitiveType method and check whether the receiver is a primitive type. It also suggests to add a try-catch block to handle the potential exceptions thrown by the getAsString method. This pattern is supported by 48 GitHub examples and upvoted by 7 users. So, to conclude, ExampleCheck is capable of reminding programmers the limitations or pitfalls in a Stack Overflow post. And by following the extra tips provided by ExampleCheck, we believe programmers can also write more complete and reliable code in terms of API usage. Thank you for watching this video.